Good afternoon. I don't remember which fucking scene I was supposed to be on. Was it this one?
It's been a little while.
I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on, man.
Are we streaming?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, he's got his live. I saw the thing change.
Yeah, I see it.
It looked like Coach and I were sharing a chair. I've never felt so close to you, Coach.
And I'm like hidden somewhere. You don't see me anywhere. I'm in space.
You're in Creepville.
I literally had this set up last week.
You're lurking, thinking about lewd thoughts.
Yep, exactly. That's why I'm removed for the posterity of the chat. Like they just can't have it anywhere near. Oh, there I am.
How many scene transitions are we gonna do?
I'm trying to find where the fuck I had last week. Was it on live?
I'm getting some vertigo from all the
right.
It says you're live. How many times are we gonna go?
No. I'm talking about my scenes. Like,
warning: this stream may cause motion sickness.
Shit. Okay.
We're at the table.
Yeah, we're at the table.
It seems like a good spot.
Yeah,
I feel all right. Yeah, I got half a gal's face next to me. I'm
totally okay with this. I don't know if Bud's comfortable about this, but I'm totally all right.
I mean, I got a little bit of hairs raising up on the back of my neck, but I think I'll be okay. I'll soldier through it.
Yep.
Builds resilience.
Oh, this.
Smells like the Shire. What does the Shire smell like?
Yeah, what does it smell like? Actually,
I'm used to it, so I got the, what do you call it? The smell blindness. I don't notice it anymore. What does it smell like?
Did they even mention it in the Lord of the Rings? What the Shire?
That's why it's. God damn it!
I don't know. I'm guessing probably pipeweed and foot odor and
a whole lot of weed. Like there's a lot of plant.
Oh, I don't know. They don't really wear shoes, so they probably don't get a lot of foot odor. Their feet breathe, don't they? Hobbits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they wouldn't have any. They don't really have any footwear.
So they probably don't have any stinky feet or anything. So.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're gonna say pipeweed and mead.
That's all you need.
That's all you need, indeed.
You know what
That's
helps?
my creed.
I actually had the fucking Discord open up. That's how many people. I'm sorry.
We know what we're doing. We're professionals here.
Yeah, we're totally professional podcasters here. We've totally done this before, chat.
Who says who cares hobbits and grass? That sounds right.
We've totally done this before, chat. No worries. This isn't our first stream. We've done this. I swear.
Maybe for you, shit.
We're highly professional. Well, we're highly anyway.
Yes, quote unquote.
I mean, I speak for me.
Highly.
So,
Coach was like, "Hey, don't."
Coach is there with
we
me.
got Gal to my left.
Yes.
Coach in the top left. Bud right above me. We're doing a podcast, supposedly. What the fuck is up?
What's happening?
I mean, something is happening.
I don't even know where I am half the time.
Yeah.
That's the weed, buddy. That's the weed.
Hey, still here.
Hey, you don't need to have just weed to not know where you are. Half the time after work, my brain is a sieve. I don't know what the hell's even happening half the time.
How's everybody out there at home?
Are yous?
Oop.
I say like I'm not also sitting at home, but
Me too. I can't complain.
All right, cool.
Same to you, Boot. Hello there, good sir.
All right, let's start with Coach. What's been new? You've been off all week. Where the fuck you been?
I just took today off, man. I was here Monday, Tuesday.
I didn't.
Today, man, I had a bunch of fucking driving to do. It's fucking pains of living in the middle of nowhere. It's like an hour drive to the fucking bank, hour drive to the fucking another town for this shit.
Damn, dude. Where do you live?
Western New York. The bumfuck in the middle of nowhere, New York.
Oh, okay, so New York State. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Buffalo?
Out that way, yeah.
Okay. Do you get a lot of buffalo wings?
What was that?
You get buffalo wings quite a bit.
Oh, all the fucking time, man.
I know the next question. Can I ask it?
Sure.
Blue cheese or ranch?
Oh, blue cheese, man. You know.
Stuck it, Paul, who's probably listening.
And Bud is in his element right now. He is just like right back at you, Paul. Wherever
I'm
you
grinning
are.
from ear to ear right now.
Oh, there's nothing else to have with them. Nice hot.
That's right. That's the way it goes,
chunky,
man.
Chunky, extra chunky blue cheese.
Oh hell yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's got to be good blue cheese too. It can't be that
Oh,
shit
yeah,
you
yeah,
buy off
not
the
that
grocery
cheap
store
shit.
shelf. Yeah. It's got to be the shit they make in house or make your homemade stuff or whatever. But yeah, oh, it's so good.
All right, Gal, you got any questions for Coach?
I mean, not too much about it. I guess what are the cool games that I haven't seen your streams in a little bit. What have you been playing this week?
Let's see. I did Tiny Toon Adventures yesterday. I finished that out.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, what the hell did I play Monday?
That I hope that doesn't portend that it was anything forgettable.
I did a little bit of variety. I did, let's see, Little Mermaid, Little Nemo,
Ooh, Little Nemo.
B-52, just a bunch of random variety NES games.
Oh, okay. I like those kind of streams where you're like, you kind of play like a menagerie stuff. You get to really see a lot of games potentially that you might not know of. I like
I
those
love
kinds of
NES games too.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Going through a lot of them in my head as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
I just learned this week fucking B-52 was an unlicensed game I actually fucking owned. No idea where it came from, but had it.
Nice. Was that a Tengen or Tengen or whatever it is?
Codemaster, actually.
Didn't they have a lot of unlicensed Codemaster? Okay.
Very, very nice.
All right.
I'm a big fan of those kind of streams because you really get a chance to see a lot of potential games that you might do. And the NES library has a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good games that you can run across with that kind of stream.
Now, this new person above me, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of him. Good friend of mine for a few years. He just started streaming recently, I guess, earlier this year.
I thought I'd try it out.
Mr. Bud Cave.
Yeah, it's what is this? Twitch? Is that what they call it? Am I pronouncing that right?
Kentucky is a state. Kentucky is a state.
Frank, we're
All the
totally
people
fine
there are
cameraless.
this
Thank
Kentucky
you.
is a state.
Take your camera back. Shut the fuck up, Frank. No, I like it. I like streaming. I enjoy it quite a bit. And thank you for asking.
And I know you just started with Resident Evil.
Oh God, I'm gonna kill you.
He's gonna like go over to Ohio.
I'm going to drive to Ohio right now. I'm gonna smack you upside your head.
Hey, you know what? At least weed's legal here now.
Well, that's a second reason to go.
That should be the first for you. Shit.
Yeah, it's the first reason. He'll kick your butt and then he'll go get some weed. That sounds like
literally right down the street from me is a dispensary, so you want to go to the dispensary first, then get it. Then kick
right. Right. I don't know. I mean, what's that, Coach?
I said they wasted no time at all getting that one going.
Yeah, I know, right?
Legal, like what? Not even a month or two ago.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Not too long. No.
Very
Yeah, they go up quick, man.
Well,
there's an ancient relic. Ouch. Wow.
Wow.
No respect. No respect.
I mean,
what's up, Retro?
Dusted for fossils. Wow.
Dusted for fossils. Wow.
Tough crowd.
I bet that brush feels nice though. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about this gal. I don't want to get gal going.
Yeah, please. I just got home. Okay. I'm getting worked up over here.
Tickles his fancy.
Yeah. What doesn't?
He's not wrong.
If we keep it up, Nick will show up too. Damn it!
Oh please, no, please. There's even
Nick
that
been
one
getting
too
rowdy
much for me.
It's
Nick
early
been causing
in the night.
troubles, Nick.
Far too early.
Well, if we talk about tickling gal while it's playing ABBA.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that whole dynamic. Okay, fair enough.
See, it's all coming
I remember
back.
it all. See, I'm remembering. It's coming back to me. It hasn't been that long.
No,
I mean, it's
I just got home.
when was your last stream? Shit.
It's been a little while.
I mean,
Wasn't it end of October?
Like early November, something like that.
Yeah, that's be like about a month.
I can't remember. I've been working way too
Feels
much.
like about a month. Well, I can go look at my page. I can tell you real quick. Show my VODs and all that.
It's
good
so
stuff.
hard to with working all the time. It's really difficult to have a time frame of like how long
Right.
things have gone by.
The days all kind of blend together.
Exactly.
It just says last month. I love that. I don't want to. Oh, November 7th was my last stream. So yeah,
okay.
early November.
I mean, so what have you been up to? Anything new? Anything?
Well, excuse me. I just took a big bull rip.
Nice.
I don't. No. All right, I should take those on breaks. No, I've just been mostly working, just trying to pay down some of these vet bills that we accumulated. We've had some sick cats, and vet bills are crazy, dude. You'd be surprised how much it costs to take care of a sick pet. And,
Oh, dude.
so right now I just have to, take priority on that and getting that obligation out from under us, my wife and me. And so I've been working hard towards that. Plus, we finally had the flooring replaced downstairs. Before I stopped streaming, I told you guys, about the water damage we had down there.
Yeah.
And just it took forever to deal with our insurance company. I don't know why they dragged their feet so long, but we finally got the darn thing fixed. Like last week, it was finally finished. So
Jeez.
yeah. And I was talking about this, in October, when this happened. So
Mhm.
Hey, at least
we've been
finally
dealing
got
with
done.
that, and just
Right.
working around the house and just puttering around the house doing whatever needs to be done around here. So it's been very boring.
Yeah, but very
I mean, it hasn't really
necessary.
been boring to live. It's just been, it just feels normal to live. But I mean, it's a boring story, is what I should say. It's just not really done anything exciting, but just doing what I got to do, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Wake up, take a shit, go to work, come back,
Yep.
fix
Make
stuff.
the donuts. I've been just living a normal life. Doing what people do. Just gotta
Exactly.
get by. But I've been missing streaming. I've been. I will be doing it again soon. It's probably going to be more on a maybe a couple of days a week kind of thing, and just to start with, and while I adjust to this new schedule and stuff, and I may work on some video content and things like that too. I've been thinking of this as a chance to work on stuff that I haven't really focused on, because I've been focusing everything on the stream. So, it kind of opens me up to do some new things too, which will be nice. And so I've been working on getting that structured and planned. And also, I want to do streams, but they're going to be fewer. But I want to do them, something a little bit more exciting with them. So it might be, maybe you get a higher quality, less quantity when it comes to the streams moving forward. But that's still, it's going to depend on how all that unfolds. So
And
remains to be seen.
I'm assuming just like me, giving up on RA because, short amount of time. Also.
Oh yeah, I mean RA is great and it's a lot of fun, and there. But to be honest, the time commitment is one thing, and there were other issues that I don't, we don't have to get into really, but we've all had our complaints, over the last year or so, and it wasn't like a bad breakup or anything like, oh fuck, I fucking sucks, I hate RA kind of thing. It's just like, yeah, it just kind of got to the point where I wasn't getting as much out of it as I really wanted to, and it's my focuses and have changed with gaming and streaming and all that, so it just doesn't really fit into the equation as well anymore. Just because a lot of it has to do with the time commitment,
Yeah.
but also revisions.
Gal and his revisions.
Yes,
I've only
I
done,
blame
like,
Gal for all of the bad things.
I mean, hey, what can I really disappointed people,
Yes.
Uh,
But no, RA is great. All in all, I still like it, and I still appreciate everything that RA taught me and did for me and my channel, my content. Over the time I was doing it as a focus, and that's not to say that I won't be doing some things with RA in the future. It's just not going to be a primary focus anymore.
And it's fine. You can always have it on and just get what you do. I mean, there's
I
nothing
just want
wrong
my
with
cake
that.
and eat it too. I just want to do, I want it
Exactly.
all.
I mean, I constantly tell people when people are like, but there's so much. I mean, just play it as you will.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
You have to badge
I mean,
every game,
I
and
mean,
you
yeah,
don't
I've
have to
said
climb the
that.
leaderboard. You could just use it. Even I could see people using it as a tool just to, you know, pick and choose what. Oh, this one sounds fun. I'll do this one because
Yeah,
this seems interesting,
that's
or
what I do.
particular achievements. Yeah, and that's kind of a
Yep,
way we
I
can
know
look
that
at
feeling.
it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You don't have. There's no rule that says you have to do all of them or get badges. I think there's room for different breeds of RA players.
Exactly.
I mean, look at Coach. That's all he does. Just leaves it on, goes for little challenges, and that's
Yeah.
it.
I think that's
Yeah.
a cool way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's honestly, it puts less pressure about all of it, and you get to enjoy it at your pace. You get to enjoy like what challenges speak to you and everything. If you want to go for the badge because you really like the game, hey, you go for it. But you go for it
Yeah.
because you like the game. You like
Yeah.
what it is, and you're willing to put in that time. And then another game, you're like, you know what? Like for instance, Mega Man X6. I could never see myself badging that game. But you know what?
Yeah.
If I play through it and I get some stuff, and heck, now on RA,
Yeah.
you get a notification, not really a badge or anything, but you get a notification that you've progressed through the game. You
Yeah.
got that game or whatever. So there's something so there's a leaderboard for that.
Yeah.
That you can actually do stuff or whatever. So they're branching out into other ways to appreciate your games, not just,
sure.
Badges, I think. Badges still
Yeah.
are the primary thing, of course, because it's an achievement-based website.
Yeah, and it's not
But-
even a thing about shying away from doing a challenge. Like I would like to do some of the challenging things like the deathless runs and the damageless boss fights and things like that. Things that that I think are, I know they're what's the word I'm looking for? Common, achievements in games that you see a lot of, but they're challenging and they seem to make sense as a challenge for most games. And
In some games as opposed to others, yeah, exactly.
in some games, as opposed to others, and they're not. They can be grindy if it's a particularly tough fight, but it's not like in an RPG where you have to go grind out every side quest or anything like that. So.
Tails.
I guess the point, it tails. Yeah, I guess the point mainly being is you can find ways to really challenge yourself and really push yourself, and doesn't necessarily have to result in going for every last achievement, because some of them,
Exactly.
quite honestly, can be tedious.
Exactly. And I think that way, I mean, I commend people who are able to go for all of them. I mean, for those that are like top of line, hey, I commend them and everything for it, but that doesn't have to be the only way to really, I think, bring achievements on or really appreciate those kind of challenges. Like there are different things that we can do. And I think that's to the benefit of the site to really go in that direction, I think. To be more of that, you can appreciate those different challenges and so forth in your own way without having to say like, because let's be honest, I mean, as much as some people really go for badging every single game, realistically, again, all of us are going to have those games we like, and those games we just are going to struggle against.
Well, some
mightily.
people are
It's
just really good at that, and it fits
Yeah.
in with with what they do and what their scheme is, and more. And those guys are freaking fantastic. I mean, like Sarconius comes immediately to mind.
Dude.
I
Yep.
mean,
Exactly.
I mean, he can put himself through it, and he's just amazing at badging games. And he's got, look at his freaking wall just to prove it.
Yeah.
And,
If anything, I've probably become a better gamer by watching them, by
Yeah.
seeing how they approach things and like kind
absolutely.
of bringing that into my repertoire of how I do things. But even then, I still see like how far I can really go with that.
Yeah.
And I just know, am I ever going to see myself being like a top 10 player on RA?
Yeah.
Most likely not. I'm
No.
probably not going to have the dedication to be able to do that. But you know what? Getting into the top 1,000, that wasn't so bad.
No.
Hey.
Like,
RA
that's
makes
pretty
you
bad.
a better gamer. I'm reading chat. Someone
Yeah.
stole my boot. Says RA makes
Yeah.
you a better gamer. It really does. I mean, I mean, I'm not like a great gamer by any stretch when you talk about guys like Sarconius or Frank or Throg and them, but I am a much better gamer today than I was when I very first started doing RA. It really makes you push yourself in it and put yourself through the ringer, and you can't come out of that without improving significantly. And I can play games way better now than I could at the beginning of that.
I mean,
Yeah.
help for me.
Also, fuck with business, yes.
Last year during the charity event, for I forget the charity event that we did for around Halloween. That was the first time I ever beat Nightmare on Elm Street, and I owned it as a kid. Never beaten it.
I remember that.
This year, first year I've ever beaten Ninja Turtles 1, and I owned that as a kid. Never was able to do it unless RA.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah. So RA's a cool thing, man. I love RA. And like I said, just, and the main reason I can't be badging games anymore isn't because I just don't want to. It's got a lot to do with, the time I have to give to it these days.
Exactly.
Is different than what it was.
And again, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if anything, there's probably many people who rise the ranks that probably the thing that they do is they just play a lot of games.
Yeah.
That's more of what they do as opposed to
but
like.
It's not just
badging
that
everything.
either for me. I mean, it's not only the time commitment. That's part of it, but there's other parts, to it as well as, and I want to shift the focus what I do the channel more into the content and and community and things like that. And I think RA, while it's a wonderful thing and it makes me a better gamer and it really pushes you and it's a great community, it kind of takes a lot of my focus and it makes it harder for me to concentrate on some of the other things that I want to branch out to creatively.
Exactly.
He wants to become.
And that's just a personal choice of mine. Not that you can't be creative and do RA. Maybe some people do have that capacity. Throg jumps immediately to mind. Yes. But for me, I think I want to focus more in on that, and then RA is kind of there to
supplement it.
So thank you, supplement it and be there as complementary to the content versus being the only thing about it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited to see that, bud. Like I want to see those kind of aspects because that's where all the fun comes, man.
And
and that's why I got into streaming in the first place, was to create content and make funny things and do sketches and entertain. And the RA kind of came along as a tool to help me achieve that, and it's been a tremendous, wonderful tool. And it will continue to be one, but it's just like I said, the focus has to change because, especially because like when I got into those big games where it was so many, like especially that Resident Evil 2 Dreamcast set.
Yep.
Oh God,
it was so goddamn ridiculous, and I just got to a point where I just hit a wall with it. It's like, oh my God, there was so much planning I'd put into that. If I had been somebody that grew up playing RA from since it came out, then maybe it'd have been different, but I got into the RA series a little bit later, so I didn't know the game as well. So, and it just got to a point where I just, like I said, I'd done so many playthroughs, and it was just killing me slowly.
Yeah, it just melts. You just get melted.
I wish I was kidding. No, it was like, oh my God, I just can't I hit a wall, dude. I can't do this no more. And everybody understood. I think people watching were even more ready for me to move on from that than I was. I mean, in fact, a couple of people were like, thank God, when I said, I think tomorrow I'm going to play Batman.
That's like, yay, we got another game.
I was one of the ones that DM'd you like, dude, just give up on the RE. Just give up.
Yeah. It's like, you don't have to do this to yourself. Please just move on. We hate seeing you go through this.
It's okay to play another game, bud. Please.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it took me a while, but finally I was like, okay, fine. Because I kept saying, no, I'm going to push through it, man. I said I was going to do it. I made a commitment. I want to do this. And then finally it's just, I hit that wall and it's like, I can't do it, man.
Yeah, no.
I'm not cut from the same cloth as some of these guys. I'm sorry.
No. That's okay.
He was turning crabby like Frank.
Yeah, watching my sanity drain from me was bad, Boot. Yeah, I bet it was. I know it was.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, you know what? I'll just do RE3. It's a different game. And then RE3, I was like, and for like one stream, maybe two, it's like, okay, this is much better. And then I was like, paint controls are still here. I'm exaggerating a bit. It wasn't really that bad.
We're moving on from Resident Evil to Tomb Raider.
Oh God. No. But that's not why I'm on the hiatus. It didn't have anything to do with any of that. It really has to do with, I'm concentrating on what I have to do, IRL. And then, because I think it's been affecting, the stress of all of that has been affecting, the content in the stream and my attitude. And it's made my attitude kind of suck lately. I started to notice, So I was like, let me get this kind of stressful situation out of the way, and then come back at it fresh. And maybe, once I get at least some momentum, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I got to pay off all these bills before I can do anything. It's got to be like, let me get some momentum behind me, let me get some inertia, and then then we'll do some streams and make it fun again, and have a good time.
Make streams fun again.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting back into the feeling and everything, because sometimes you need to be away for a bit to kind of regroup and retool.
Yeah, reevaluate and whatnot.
Yep.
Anyway, that's what's up with me. What's up with you?
What's up with you, Solid? We're now turning on him. We're now the podcasters. You're in the hot seat. Come on, Solid.
I mean, I've talked about this quite a bit. Started working at Walmart. We had a kid set fire in the store.
Holy shit! Really?
Yep.
Jeez.
And 2 days later, after we reopened, there was a fight in the store because bitches be crazy.
I mean,
fucking Walmart.
Sounds like Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And then 2 weeks later from that, there was a active shooter in the store.
Jesus.
Big fighter, just an active shooter. Holy fuck, dude.
Yep. I just got off work.
Hired.
Yeah. I just got off work that day, came home, and I started getting phone calls and everything like, oh my God, are you right? There's a shooting at your store. I'm like, wait, what? So
you weren't there when it happened?
No, I had just got off. Like,
good.
Dude.
So,
he was actually messaging me.
Yeah, was everything? Did anybody get hurt?
There was 4 people shot. 3 are already at home. 1, they're still in the hospital, but they're doing better every day.
Okay.
Then the shooter killed himself.
So was he the only one that died?
Yep, only one that died. Racially motivated, of course.
Oh, fuck, God damn.
But
that's tragic, man. I'm glad nobody got killed.
Right. Well, other than shooter.
Well, he killed himself, and fuck him.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's crazy, boot, man. This shit, man.
It's like we opened up that happened the Monday before Thanksgiving. We reopened on Black Friday. And just standing there, not many people were coming in. It was a weird feeling. I mean, still get people coming in and like, hey, is everybody all right? What's happened? And meanwhile, I'm just sitting there looking like an idiot. I have no fucking clue. I'm just here to earn a paycheck. I literally got this job because, but any streamer knows this. Once you make over $600 on stream, you have to start paying taxes for it. I hit that $600 mark and I was like, fuck, I gotta pay taxes.
No, I mean, I remember you were saying to me, even, you were like, I don't know if I'm going to stay on. I'm going to have to leave. Like, I remember right after that was happening, where that was all hitting the waves. Like, Solid was just like, I don't know if I'm going to stay on for this. Honestly, it's really turning into something. And I couldn't blame him. And was feeling, because that was crazy.
And even after that, since it came close to the holiday season, catching thieves. Literally, I had some dumb bitch, literally with full zip up hoodies, ring him up at the self-checkout, and we get these little phones that tell us what people are ringing up. They were coming up as $1 thongs. I'm sitting there like, what the, are you shitting me? So I walk up to her, I was like, excuse me, miss, there seems to be a problem here. Her eyes got big.
Uh-huh.
So I scanned the hoodie. I'm like, this doesn't look like a thong to me. And the thing that comes out of her mouth was, I'll go get the tags. I was like, no, you're going to come with me. We have sheriffs. Yeah. We have sheriffs in there now. And you want to try to steal this shit? Come on.
No, you're coming with me. You're under arrest.
And the retail theft and shit's gone nuts. It's
almost $80 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Then I had another woman. She was hammered. I could smell the alcohol on her. Ring up a bunch of stuff, but didn't ring up over $100 worth of toys and try to walk out. And it's just like, you need to come here.
People are bold, man.
Yeah.
Then I had somebody accuse me of being racist. I'm just like, look, it has nothing to do with that. I catch more old white ladies trying to steal shit. You just happen to be a person of color. I'm sorry.
They
Like,
come in and look at all innocent.
literally, little old ladies be hiding shit like by their purse on her coat or in the
their
umbrella.
purses be full of shit they took off the shelf.
Yeah. Yeah, they just. I'm sorry that we're holding you to account because you're trying to steal something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had this one woman, like, she was buying a giant rug. And I saw that rang up as, what are those?
Damn right, boot. Absolutely boot.
Those, like, little bathromettes.
It happens all the time. It's just human nature, man. People will use anything to get out of trouble or as an excuse to for their shitty behavior, you know.
So, I mean, working at Walmart has been interesting. I've been enjoying it, actually, because all the idiots. It paid for my PS5 and my new 4K TV.
That's cool, dude.
So.
Damn right.
And I'm still. I got more Ninja Turtles to my collection because of it. Eventually, I'll get a new PC.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that was the second reason why I got the job. Because I'm sorry, I have equipment failure.
Shit costs money, man.
It's exactly.
Expensive. Yeah.
Mr. Throg, welcome in.
Yo,
Hello.
So, now we're going to turn the tables over to Throg.
Yeah, boot.
No, you're in the spot.
I'm doing one now. What up? What, can you hear me? Can we hear me?
Hey,
Yeah, we got you, dude. What's up, dude?
Yo.
Hey, bro.
You had
What's
another
up,
person
bro?
call you racist because you called him out for parking like a cunt. You're racist.
Look at my skin. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yo, some people, they're just crazy.
People are just, yeah, exactly. Some people are just dumb.
I like to throw that word out.
They're
Stupid.
just dumb.
It's like
What
a
you
get
guys
out of
doing?
jail free card. Yeah,
What you guys doing? We got Bud in here. Who's this guy?
yeah he made me come in. He threatened not to mod for me anymore.
Uh-huh.
He said he promised him blackjack and hookers, but
He did.
Bud's kind of disappointed.
As a matter of
missed
fact,
about that.
forget the blackjack.
Hey, forget the blackjack. That's right.
Yeah, Gal's the only hooker here.
Oh my.
That's not what I had in mind.
Well, I got blackjack.
Throg?
Shit, yeah,
Oh damn it, boot! God damn it, boot!
Down,
No,
down.
fuck! God damn it!
So, Throg, how was your stream this morning or afternoon?
I was just goofing around. It was only like an hour and a half thing. Mostly just wanted to wrap up Sonic 3. Get that
Get the badge.
out the way for just get that out the way for tomorrow. It's like in my normally scheduled
Yeah, Throg.
program.
Sonic 3, bro.
So, last time I committed myself to RA, I was catching up to Throg. Throg had seen that I was catching up and then really took the fuck off. Literally. How many badges have you gotten just like within 2 months?
Let me look. Oh,
I
15
You lost
maybe?
count.
Yeah.
15?
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn, that's badass.
So right now, I think Throg will be able
That's
to
like
catch
half of my
Frank.
total badges.
Right. I'm sure he'll be able to catch Frank within the next year.
I mean, he'll get there.
starting from August, I've done 15.
That's sick.
Nice, dude.
That's like the last
Damn,
4 months.
congrats.
4 months I've done 15.
Yeah, GG's. Hell yeah, dude.
And next game on the list is Super Double Dragon.
Contra 3: The Alien Wars.
Oh,
Contra, nice.
love me some Contra.
3.
And then Super Double Dragon.
Okay.
After.
Yeah, Contra 3 is a great one.
Yeah, I've got, honestly, this batch of games I've been doing has been a good one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is RA down right now? Because it's not loading for me.
It loaded
I'm
for
on
me.
there.
Okay, there it goes.
I'm on there. Yeah, I'm in there.
I mean, they've been having server issues of late, but it's
As of
working right
late.
now.
Mm,
Yeah,
right.
because because
As
it was
of late.
actually better. It was actually
was.
better, but
It was
for
for
a
a
while.
while.
And
Oh,
then
was it?
now,
Oh,
the
cool.
last couple of days, it's been, I don't know. When
So
I'm at
you,
work,
so you had a couple of weeks of good, and then it went bad again, huh?
I would
No,
say
it was-
even a month.
yeah, it was
Okay.
probably a month or so. It was
So it got
pretty
good as soon as
actually.
I went away, and then now I'm back, and now it's
They
shitty.
brought the
I
track.
see.
They
I
brought the
see.
tracker back too.
So they actually had a server update, right? Isn't that?
Yep, they did.
Yeah. So when they did that, the
I noticed the
servers
lifted
have
a while back.
been significantly better.
Nice.
Like the site
Yes.
and just like outages, general outages have been less.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes you're like, oh, I can't get Chivos right now because something's wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
That has
I
been
remember there
happening. That has been happening less, at least since what I've noticed since the server update.
Mhm.
Less is good. Yeah.
But the last couple of days or so, at least when I'm at work, I've looked on Discord and I saw that there was like a notice that there was something going on or whatever. So a couple of things have been happening of late, but before that, it was actually pretty smooth.
Seems to be pretty snappy right now at the moment. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I'm actually able to
Yeah.
navigate a little bit better now.
Yeah, the site doesn't take like multiple
hell yeah.
seconds of refresh.
Oh, it's
yeah.
it's verging on snappy. Yes.
Oh, Bud.
Yeah,
Way to go. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it reminds you of the old days, right? Like the good old RA days. Where
Good old RA
there
days,
wasn't
yeah.
so
Look,
much traffic.
Batman loaded right up. It didn't take like
Hey, Bud.
90 seconds for it to fucking load a page.
Hey, Bud. The tracker is back.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I thought somebody said something about the tracker. Retro
It is.
sexuals tracker.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I've been using it.
Yep, the API is back.
That is.
I've been using it. Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Definitely.
when you come back, you can use the tracker again. Maybe.
Yeah, dude. And I will.
So
Yeah, unless it breaks again. Hopefully it won't
Right.
break again. It won't break again.
It's gonna
Think
break.
positive.
It's
gonna
gonna
work.
break as soon as Bud comes back,
Oh, come on. Don't put that shit on me.
and we're gonna be like, "It was Bud."
Watch, it's going to happen now. And
I
people
know.
are like, God damn it, bud.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it wasn't me.
Retro's gonna be damning him.
It's going to have me believe in it and shit. Too. I'll be like, damn, maybe I did break this shit.
Dude, I was at
this-
397 and now I'm down at 431. What the fuck?
I mean,
I'm at 327 now. I was actually at 325 the other day. I'm pushing for 3.
you go away for a bit and you lose a couple of spots.
I mean, even lifted past me. What the fuck is that shit?
Well, I mean,
He's fast.
you
Hey.
wait. I mean, hey,
He's
listen,
he was I was like looking at his numbers and I was like, damn,
Yeah, he's
I'm
been.
gonna have to keep on it or he's gonna pass me too.
Yeah, he's at 366.
hey, dude. I mean, between him doing Fusion and then doing the Japanese version, like within a bit of each other, dude, I'm mad respect to him because
Yep.
that was
That's a lot
really
of points.
good.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
points. Those speedrun Chivos, the Shine Spark,
Yep.
the carrying the Shine Spark.
Yeah, the Shine Spark Legend. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, him doing that and
Some
everything,
people-
mad respect.
So that stops people from getting that badge. There's
Oh,
people.
absolutely.
There's people that just cannot do some of those achievements.
It took a lot from me. It took a lot from me because those kind of achievements were really like push me to being able to. It took me like a few days to be able to get that achievement. That was pretty rough, and he did it like in a fraction of the time he did it.
Speaking of Metroid achievements that hang people up on sets, how about that? How about that Kraid damage list?
It's
Here we go.
what's funny is I use Bud's method. I watched him do it for like
Did you?
3 days. I was like, you know what? I see what Bud did at the end. I'm just gonna do that.
And it worked?
It worked.
How did Bud do it differently? I didn't see his method.
He bounced back, like he would go down, shoot, and then go back to the door,
Yeah.
and then do that. So it was a slower version of yours.
It was a
You did the
very,
quicker
very
one of,
slow safety
doing the
strat
hop.
version of it. Yeah, with time to jump down,
Just
shoot,
Rod
get
did-
back
Rod
up on
did
the
quick
ledge.
hop. because Throgdot
Yeah.
did the quick hop. He would hop over, like he would freeze
Yeah.
one of the beads, and then he would jump over the bottom one over, and that took some time to do.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't think there was another. I'm like, this has got to be the only way. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
in my head, all right. I'm just like,
I wasn't going to say anything because
Right.
I promised you I wasn't going to side seat drive. I was not going to say anything.
I think it's called
Because
backseating.
I almost said something, and then Throg looks over at the like at the chat. It's like, shut up, Gall.
Yeah, I actually got my method from a YouTube video. So I mean,
really? Okay.
Yep.
I had to do some YouTubing for the one of the Sonic Chivos.
Yeah. It can help a lot.
Yeah, which one was it? I think it was complete the first level in less than a minute. And there's like a cutscene and a boss, and you're just like,
Oh
excuse me?
shit! Yeah.
Excuse me?
So
But
the time
apparently,
doesn't pause on the cutscene, or well, you gotta get to the boss too.
right, it turned out it was Sark joined the chat and was like, he's like, I use Supersonic, and I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
So I just sat there in the first level until I got Supersonic, and I was like, all right, here we go. This is better. It's like, fuck this. I did
That helps
it did help because
tremendously.
Think outside the box sometimes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
well, no, because there's a ring, there's a bonus level in the corner. And if you have all the bonus levels, it gives you 50 rings. So you just run down there, get Supersonic, and then run to the end of the level.
Nice.
Yep.
That was for
But
Sonic
sometimes-
3 or
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yeah. Sonic 3 was good though. I think it was my favorite one so far. Although I heard that in the Knuckles Sonic 3 version, they make you do one of the bonus levels backwards, which sounds disgusting.
Oh yeah, do
Yeah.
the MJ.
Yep.
Do the MJ.
Yeah.
That's it. That's in the Sonic 3 and Knuckles set.
yeah, that's
that
what
sounds
Have
disgusting.
fun, man.
that's what I
sounds
was working
disgusting.
on.
I saw Sark do that, and I was just like, that seems so ridiculous.
That sounds disgusting. But
Yeah.
it'll be the last one of this group.
Mm-hmm. Did you do Sonic and Knuckles, or that's the next one?
That
for
would
you,
come
right?
up. That would come
Okay.
up. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Boot. Yeah, Boot. You do it in reverse.
Wait, are you doing Sonic Knuckles or Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
Fucking crazy doing those. In
Both.
reverse.
Well, I'm gonna do
God.
Sonic and Knuckles, and then Sonic and Knuckles and 3. With
Yep.
Okay, you're not gonna touch Sonic City, are you?
No, I'm only doing 5 games.
Mhm.
Or 5 sets rather per
Thank-
game.
Thank you for not doing Sonic City. We've all had enough since Frank did it.
Yeah, Lexi did it too. And
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
watching him have to do that final level again
Yeah, but
and
Lexi
again
likes
and
Sonic.
again.
It was probably quite more miserable watching Frank do it.
No, that one level where he had to like jump up to like that one area and he would keep like falling up into the pit and everything. That like final level achievement, I was just like, it just felt so empty at that point.
luckily, that backwards one's gonna suck, but we're just keeping things varied. So going through
Well,
these has been good.
Don't forget, they also changed Sonic CD with the Batniks. You can't like do like the respawns like what they did.
Hmm.
So
Gross.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. We're gonna be doing Contra 3 next.
Yep, Alien
Gonna be
Wars,
fun.
baby.
Yeah, and then Super Double Dragon and then Mega Man 4.
So-
Ooh.
and your next stream will be tomorrow?
Yeah,
Kick
Yeah.
ass.
yeah, like the evening, like afternoon ish.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so any other future plans for your streams? Like any ideas like that you're coming up with, some new work you're working on?
I was trying to come up with I'd rather just follow up with like suggestions and shit. I haven't really did anything new other than what we'd been doing was the PC games. That's been PC games that been doing the campaigns on, and
Cool.
recording all those and putting those on YouTube. So that's new.
What about you, Bud? Anything new with your channel once you decide to come back?
Yeah, it's interesting that you're doing PC games. I was thinking about coming back and doing some PC games when I actually do come back. I was working on Knights of the Old Republic, modding, going through on PC, obviously, going through and modding that. And I've done an overhaul mod pack I got from Nexus Mods and got it running in HD. Well, it could run in 4K, but I don't have 4K monitor. But anyway, I got it running full HD. With some texture enhancements and some character enhancements, and it's just kind of like almost like a remaster, but done with mods for the game. It looks quite good, actually. I even found a ray tracing mod for it, but I haven't tried that one yet. I just done the enhancement pack, and it's been pretty fun messing with it. I haven't actually gone through and played the game fully with all the enhancements done yet, but that's going to be the next thing. And I thought about doing some streams. Maybe with that, just to kind of show that off and just kind of appreciate the game.
Okay. And Mr. Bongos, what about you?
Not really anything special, man. Maybe actually make some plans. That'd be a change.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there, dude. It's usually just hit go live and just talk shit. That's usually how I. Yeah.
Well,
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, no, back to the PC game thing. I don't know if you guys have been catching any of that, but we were doing that DOS at dark.
Yeah,
at DOS after dark. It's been kind of like the new thing.
I like the name of that. That's cool, dude.
Yeah, it'd been doing for a while since Kick came out. And then after I haven't really been. I kind of shifted off of Kick. And we were just doing the DOS at after dark on Twitch.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Anything in particular you've been playing recently on that?
Yeah, we were doing. It started out with like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Blood. The first person shooter.
Yeah, I've seen Traz play that one. That's a cool looking game.
Yeah, and then we were doing SimCity 2000.
Oh yeah, I watched that. I think I watched. Was it the SNES version or?
I think I was playing that was the DOS version, like the DOS.
That was
box.
the DOS version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the old school DOS.
Right.
And then we did Dungeon Keeper, which was DOS. And then recently, I did all on Twitch. The Dungeon Keeper run. I'm gonna post that on YouTube once I get it. I gotta fucking clip that shit out. And awesome. now we're been doing Age of Empires 2.
Oh, dude, I just installed that.
We've been going through the campaign, and I have them all clipped out in my Twitch library, but I'm going to be posting that on YouTube as well because noticed there wasn't a whole lot of videos of that. There was only a couple people that had their campaigns of these different games. I was looking into other games that like abandonware, type shit. And people seem to dig that shit. Like you've been breaking out like these old games, like Age of Empires in particular. Seem to be very, very popular.
Yeah, that's still got a big community around that. There's still a lot of people playing that on Twitch.
Yeah, like if you playing when I pop on the Age of Empires, we're getting some Age of Empires junkies popping in.
Oh sure, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I've been in the channel before or the directory before. It's pretty active.
Well, there's actually quite a bit of people playing the remaster, but I wouldn't play that. I looked at the remaster and I'm like, this doesn't look pretty. I don't know.
That's what I got is the remaster. Yeah.
I don't know. It looks different.
Yeah. I guess I'm just used to it. I'd have to go back and look at the original. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Well, the original won't even play unless you heavily mod it. It won't work on Windows 11. Is what I got. And,
okay.
So you got to mod it. You got to adjust it. Otherwise, it just won't work.
Big hassle that may or may not work, and then once you get it working, it may crash on you and all that. Yeah, I understand.
Right. And I was gonna do the same with the roller coaster tycoon thing. I did. We were really getting into. People were digging the roller coaster tycoon thing. I'll probably have to bring that back around.
I do want to bring
That's a
some,
fun game.
show something real quick that you made or put together, Throg. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick. Which, Discord. Yeah, I can't grab it. Come on. Let's pop up the second window here. Window capture.
Are you talking about my TikTok or
No. The Metroid controller for the Metroid NES.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That-
So that
Oh, I
is,
saw you post
that is
that
a-
on X Twitter.
That is, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
actually a TikTok and of me
ASAO.
building that.
What?
Yeah, I built it.
Yeah, it looks sick
And
as fuck, dude.
I did a video on how I built it real quick. Like we did basically tripod recording of the build and then voiceover. Went pretty good.
Nice.
I just find it funny, like
And
right
the
on,
final product is nice.
like right above the BA button, it has like a little emblem that looks like the fucking Super Nintendo controller on an NES controller. That I'm trying to pull it up here on Discord, but
I think it's the guy's logo that makes it.
okay. I was about to.
Yeah, because there's different companies that make those inlays.
Okay.
And that's that guy's logo.
Okay. I was like, why the hell is there a Super Nintendo controller like right on an NES? That doesn't make sense.
No, that's just a logo for graphics gear. They make the inlays for different mostly for the Nintendo, because Nintendo has a place where there is a stock inlay that is made by Nintendo. It looks kind of just like some grip tape. Like think like a skateboard grip tape, right? That's that's the inlay that comes on an NES.
Yeah, it does kind of have that look.
Right, like a skateboard.
I know you and
No,
Bud,
you know what you're talking about. Yeah.
you and Bud like to dabble with control repairs quite a bit. So.
No, I love it. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
their branding above the B and A buttons, A and B buttons.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
and I love the.
Yes.
It's got the Metroid right in the middle, and dude, I love that.
Yeah, that is just all that is an old Nintendo controller that I had that it looked like shit on the outside. I tried to spray paint it, but it still looked like shit. So I just took the PCB, the board, which was already soldered to the cable, and I just swapped out the buttons and the shell for a new one, a modded one, and cleaned up the the hardware for they're called rubbers, and they're just they're just a membrane that pushes the button up against the PCB.
Well, I'm going to take myself a small break, and Gal, I'll let you take over the questionnaire right now. I know you've been dying to talk.
Go.
Yep. So, Gal, just ask them any question that you like.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
I mean, I don't know what to add. I mean, you all have talked about what you're doing with streaming and everything, and how retro gaming is playing into it and everything. I suppose. What kind of games are you? Well, you already talked about some games or whatever, but is there one game in particular, Throg, that you're looking forward to playing? Beyond, of course, the ones you were saying. Is there one set that you feel is going to be a particular challenge that you want to really take? Is it Metroid related, or is it perhaps another franchise that that we're not knowing but yet?
Well, even within the ones that I'm doing now, Alien Wars is going to be good.
Yes.
I am looking forward to Kirby Superstar, which is on the list.
Oh, dude, that's going to be a challenge for sure.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's an old favorite of mine. And then the Contra Hardcore looks good. From what I understand, it's a pretty involved set.
Well, Contra in general, though, you can always expect those to be pretty intensive, for sure.
It's a lot of boss fights from what I remember watching Sark play it. I haven't played that one myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, once we have, I'm done with these ones I'm gonna do. We're gonna be doing game requests again. So people will be able to, have challenge me with, their own whatever the hell it is that they want to see me do. But I've been watching Lifted play Order of Ecclesia, and that one's caught my eye. I think I'll probably hit up Order of Ecclesia.
Oh, that's one of my favorite Castlevania games. That's probably my favorite DS one for sure.
Yeah, it's
definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a clean looking game. So that one caught my eye. There's a few RPGs that I've been wanting to get at, and in particular some tactical RPGs. Albert Odyssey on the Saturn, I believe it is. I think it's Saturn, which I've been wanting to get at. What's that one on PlayStation that's like? I think it's called Vandal Hearts. Vandal Hearts.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Dark?
Hello, Dark.
Yo, Dark.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's old man. What up, bud?
There ain't nothing.
God.
Wait, hold up. There ain't nothing ginger about you.
It sure the fuck ain't.
Why does it say your name is Ginger Grant?
Ass fucking
Is that an ironic nickname, like calling a big guy
I have
tiny?
to ask Solid on that
right.
Like me, my name is just because I can't stop with puns, apparently.
Rapunzel. Oh, I get it.
Rapunzel.
Oh, that's good.
I'm Gilligan for some reason.
You know why?
Oh, self-explanatory.
Right.
I shut up.
Self-explanatory. Well, yeah.
I am clumsy. Yeah.
I was just saying. Also, I wanted to wrap up SimCity. I've been working on SimCity.
Yep.
Wanted to get that done. I was gonna do what's that one? Sim Ant, and a few other of those goofy games that are similar to that. I was looking forward to playing those.
Those are a whole different menagerie. No, that's awesome. Getting a little bit of everything and so forth. Of course, always opening up to people to choose the games is always. I mean, what is your experience with that? Do you think it's great to open up to people in the chat to choose, the games that they want you to play, or is it been more mixed in kind of that? Because we always know a mutual friend of ours who really goes hard into that, and I don't know if it always turns out that way, but I know people have different opinions on how it goes with letting, chat members or people, there be able to choose what games. What is your thought on that, Throg?
I'm always limited on letting people pick the games. And I used to just never do it. And then I started to do it, and then we turned it off because it got a little out of hand.
Yes.
As it does.
Yes, Bud knows.
I've thought of, we're going to turn it back on, but it's going to be heavily limited, even more so than it had been in the past, in terms of what's allowed, what costs what, and so forth. It's going to be stuff, like no RPGs, no 200 achievement sets, no known troll sets, that kind of stuff.
My favorite thing about setting a no RPG rule is that the very first person is going to ask for an RPG. Every time.
Of course.
It happens every time.
You would think Bud would not give me such free reign.
Yeah, it's usually Captain Dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's always me. I'm gonna come in and
like no RPGs. He's like Tails.
Yeah, no. So that's the thing is,
fucking 300 achievement set.
you have to look at it like how much of how many hours are you willing to put up for a game that's you might not enjoy, right? So
Exactly.
if you're going to be miserable playing it, you should probably limit the amount of time. And if it is going to be something that you're going to allow people to do, you're going to have to make it worth like a lot of points. So
Yeah.
what I would always do, I used to try to do this. I used to say that you can only request games if you're a subscriber. That gets mixed results. I feel like everyone just like forgets that rule, and I got to remind them.
'cause
And
you
it's
can't enforce it. I mean, like out the gate. I mean, you have to you do verbally, or it has to be an honor system thing. Because there's no way to set it subscriber only, unfortunately.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right. And so that became that kind of went out. That's going to have to go out the window.
Yeah.
And yeah, like the honor system, right? Exactly. There are ways to track it, but it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But what instead is it's going to end up being is just more restrictive, right? You're not allowing games that take a long time to beat. So if it's going to be like, all right, this is 200,000 points, channel points, or whatever you want to say, pick a game. If it's going to be like, this game's going to take you fucking, 100 fucking hours to badge it, I'm going to say, fuck you, no, I'm not going to do it, So that's just the way it's going to be.
No, absolutely. Because I think part of it is just balancing what it's like. Yeah, you want to be open to letting people have a choice and like, yeah, try this set or whatever, but it should always be like what one is willing to tolerate at the same time. Like if it's literally, and a lot of times people will do it, oh, I really want to screw with them or whatever. And I always kind of find those hit and miss. Like for me, I try to always recommend, if I recommend a game, is usually there's something I've badged or something I think that I enjoyed. Like even if I didn't badge it, like if it at least it's I looked over the set and it's like, look, I mean, there are kind of things that are within range of like the game and it's fun, then I might be willing to request that. But outside of that, yeah.
Well, I guess another thing is that it's all right to try a game. And it's a whole another thing to beat a game, and then it's a whole nother thing to badge a game, right?
Yeah, because you're going to be really intensive with that game. You're going to do everything there is to be, and it should be something that's at least good. I mean, if it's something that you're putting, again, as you said, hundreds of hours into, it's like,
right. Well,
that's a pretty tall order.
Right. So, like, let's just take Sonic 3, for instance, right? Sonic 3 was like, it took me 4 days, 7 hours. That sounds like a perfectly fine game that somebody could request. It was, 310 points, 29 achievements, took me, 3 streams? But if I got a game that's taken me, let's say, I don't know, 16 streams, you're going to be like, this was a bad idea.
No, absolutely.
I wonder what that would be like.
No, oh.
I think you know.
I might.
I think you know it.
I may have been there a few times.
More than a few.
Yeah, more than a few times.
Right.
You became Resident Evil TV.
I did, yes, for a little bit.
So that's where the we gotta draw the line. You gotta draw the line somewhere, and if you don't draw a line, someone's gonna draw the line on you.
Yeah, and then you basically lose your mind because it's like, again, you're being asked to go through games and sets that just are a real tall order.
Well, you don't resonate with them. You're like, I don't want to badge this game.
And that's why I kind of, watching you and Bud and others go with it. I mean, unlike a mutual friend of ours who has clearly let the waters continue to crest over the walls on that. I've really dug, like, basically between, Bud, you, and others, that whenever there was anything like opening up to viewers to do it, there was always like, either these are the games that I'm willing to go over. You guys make a choice about what it is. Like, you can choose, but like, I still am going to limit you. Or as you said, look, I'm willing to tolerate it up to like how much time I'm going to be willing to invest in it. And it after that, it's just going to be like, no.
I like Bud's idea how he's like, here's 3 games, pick.
Yeah, these are the things I'm willing to badge. Like these are the things I'm
Yeah.
willing to do. You get a choice, but it's within the range
It's
I'm
kind
giving
of
you.
it's kind of, and I miss that. That's kind of the way I did it before I incorporated a wheel, because and the wheel works good too, but I think it works a lot better for me, especially because then I'm like, here's 3 games, like the Rogue said, and then I get to pick the 3 games. Like these 3 games look good to me. You guys get to pick which one of those 3 I play. Then it's like I get to have some control over the content, and then the community gets to have a vote or a little bit of a say. So
Yep.
it's a win-win.
Exactly.
I do like to point out that it got dark in here.
Ah,
I
God,
Captain
and
Dark.
I'm the one who's and I'm the one in here called Rapunzel.
yeah, we need to
Right.
switch that name over.
Yeah, it has to be the skip pun.
Yes.
Dark, how the fuck you been?
Been good overall.
Yeah.
So, I know you've been playing what, Apex recently, or
Yeah, I got back into Apex, and I got back because I always play Apex, but I got back into Warframe.
Warframe?
So I've
Okay.
been playing a lot of Warframe, because they just allowed our dojo back. So
Wait.
from PlayStation, yeah, we had a dojo because we started playing Warframe on PlayStation, and so our dojo was just kind of stuck there. But they did the whole cross-platform and then
Okay.
cross-clan. We was able to get back in our dojo, get all our ranks back. So we've been kind of sprucing up our dojo a little bit, having fun, playing with the crew.
Mhm.
I was gonna say, because somebody that was going sporadic, spastastic over Star Ocean 2, I haven't seen much streams from you about that.
Well, you know what's been going on.
Yeah.
So to keep the stream light, off of all that shit. Yeah, that's pretty much why. Because I get on and I'm like, all right, I'm about to play, and then I'm gonna just get the fuck off. But I haven't played. I haven't touched it since my last stream. I have not.
Okay.
I've been wanting to, and I've been like, damn, man, I just want to. I'd be eager to as fuck to, like, play it and just start doing shit off stream. But I also want to finish what I started at least on stream. If I was to do Raina's story, maybe I can do that shit off stream. It's no big. It's the same fucking story with like a few minor differences, right? And there's like there's one character that you can get that you can't get in Claw's story, and that's pretty much the difference. That's it. So Raina's story is not necessary for me to play online, but I do need to eventually stream and finish Claude's scenario and kind of get through that. I'm more than halfway through now. I'm technically on the PlayStation 1, it would be disc 2 already. I would already be on disc 2.
Yep.
And
Cool.
I actually got to show this to Dark the other day, but Gal, you remember when I played Tales of Fantasia?
Yes.
And I had pointed out that somebody was cheating.
Oh, the race.
Yep.
the race one.
They
Yeah.
they
They
did.
did it like under a second or something.
Yep.
Like ridiculous like that, and I was like, yeah, like that's impossible.
They did not take the badge, but they did take them off the leaderboards.
Well, good for that at least.
So
But still, it's funny just seeing that. I remember seeing that time when you showed
Yep.
it to me, and I was just like, yeah, there's just no freaking way that could happen.
They got
Remember that.
3 seconds on the lap, but 1 second as a whole race. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's just impossible.
That shit was That's
No,
That's
it's
kinda what made me-
impossible. Like there's
That's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
what made me
just no
say
way to do
fuck RA at that point when I realized the mods weren't like taking cheating allegations seriously. That's when I nuked my whole channel. Like I nuked my whole profile because of that shit. I was like, bro, that's some bullshit. Like, this shit is not possible. There's no way without cheating that you can get this.
Mhm.
With scorched earth.
But I went full. It was stupid. Like they
Well,
had
Bud,
people up there. Huh?
Bud did the race also, and like as soon as Bud started doing the race, I was like, "Look at this shit." Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, "Wait,
it
this is the
was
race you were talking about? There ain't no fucking way you could do this." And it's like, "No, there isn't."
Exactly. It was some bullshit. They was completing the game in like 20 hours. That's not a Tails that has the grade system in it. Well, it has it in there, but it's not. It don't function like the later Tails. Most of the later Tails where you can get like double and triple XP, and you can keep some of your levels, or you can keep your levels, keep your weapons, your items. Some of the later Tales, or most of the later Tales, actually have that. When you beat the game, you get essentially a new game plus.
like a
This
new
one
game.
does not.
Mhm.
The only thing you get in New Game Plus on this one is the monster book. You carry over your monster data. That's it. So the fact that we're completing the game and getting it all 331 achievements in 20 hours was just impossible.
Yeah, that's
So I
really
started looking through
crazy.
shit. Yeah, I was looking through shit. I was like, man, how they doing this? So I went through. I found out, that you could literally start the game, use debug mode, get anything you want from any town, get the ultimate items, get fucking levels maxed out, get all the gold you want to fucking get, and you can exit out of debug mode, go back to where you were, save, uh, close the emulator, come back up on hardcore mode, and then play the game like ain't shit happened. You
Those
could literally,
cheaters, let me tell you.
yeah, you can literally spawn any monster you want too. I went through the whole process of finding out like how the fuck were they doing this. I was talking to Solid about it.
Yep.
It's like, Solid, this is how they were doing this shit. Like, this is how they were able to do it under such and such time. Because they would play for like an hour, and then next thing you know, they got fucking Mexico. Like, come on now. The levels are like in the
Ridiculous.
negatives and shit. Like, what the fuck? Come
He
on.
he kind of Ouija'd it.
Oh shit.
We had to bring that up.
Yeah.
So
Just laid it all out there.
Well, I still remember watching that video of the
Yeah.
Damages Ninja Gaiden, and I was just like, dude.
yeah,
I
Gauss.
was watching. Solid showed it to me. I was just like, it's just. Sometimes I'm just flabbergasted that people who do stuff like that are just so blatantly like they record it and put it. And I asked him like, when they do that, are they just like they don't care? Like, do they just like not think like anyone's gonna notice or whatever? Or they just are like whatever?
Like you could
even if they do,
see.
I just never understood that.
You could see where he edited it, like that fast turn edit. It was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's so blatantly like I wonder to myself if they do it like maybe they get enjoyment out of like being blatant like that, but it's just like it never made sense to me.
Well,
But then
if you
again,
think
to
of-
me,
Well,
Maybe they're
that's
not
pretty
that good
bull-
at video games. Maybe they're not that good at editing.
But no,
most
it was
of them are most of them are trash. Well, if you look at speedrunners over the last few years, right? Hey, you look at the speedrunners, a lot of them have come out, have been getting caught lately. They've
yeah.
been getting caught cheating and doing shit. They'll splice their runs together to make it seem like they got world record. Hell, there was one in GDQ. He I forgot what game he was playing. It was a Metal Gear game. The one that got the robot dude. I know y'all know. What's his name?
Cyborg Ninja.
On Metal Gear? In a
Yeah.
Metal Gear game?
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
The very first Metal Gear Solid, yeah.
No. It was one of the 3D ones. The PlayStation ones. What's his name?
That
Raiden?
is-
Rick? Starts
Yeah.
with R. It was like
that's
PS2.
Metal Gear Solid too.
Uh,
That's Metal Gear Solid too.
Yeah.
Raiden's in
Raiden.
too.
Yeah.
Raiden, whatever.
Yeah, and
Yeah, him. Okay, so
Yeah,
he's
he's
that
in
would have
two.
been but that would have been Revengeance then.
whatever.
He's in two.
Whatever it's called, y'all know which one I'm talking about, and y'all know who I'm talking about. So whatever that game was, he was the he had a pre-recorded video, and he was acting like he was playing it on stream at a GDQ event. Now we all know how big GDQ is. Somebody like the fact that you think you could get away with that. Basically, his mouse clicks didn't
Sync up.
align.
Yep.
Yeah, they didn't align with what was going on. So he ended up getting caught, and then he got called out. He acted like he got a world record and everything, and then got called out. Then he got banned for it. Like people just do it thinking it's like a self-fulfillment thing. You think you doing something by cheating, and I'm
you're
like,
trying to pull one over. Well, you're
If
gonna
you
say
cheat-
something, Throg. By the way, you were trying to say something about the cheating or so forth. We were talking, and I saw you interjecting or what have you, just to make sure in case weren't cutting you off there for a moment. make
I
sure.
was. Or are you saying that it was blatant? And I was like, come on, how more blatant could you be? I mean,
All right.
You're right. Yeah.
And it's just, I just wonder to myself why, as you said, to Captain Dark, like, yeah, it probably is that they're just like, maybe it's the drive, like they just kind of get the feel like, yeah, we're just like getting the world record or something. Maybe it just gets to them. But I just sometimes wonder, like, why would you go to such lengths when it's so blatantly in your face? Like, come on,
I think
it's
he
just
wanted
weird.
to see how far he could take it before they would actually do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, maybe a game of chicken or something like that. I don't know, but it's just weird.
It
like
was.
that.
I mean,
Right.
the guy got to he got to the top 10 in less than fucking 11 months.
So yeah, I know I've been out of the loop for so long. So did he finally get banned or some shit?
Yep.
Yeah,
he's
and then
banned.
and then he came back to try and stream to quote unquote prove that he was there, and then he got banned again.
And he cheated on the stream.
He cheated live on stream.
Wow.
Yeah. What
I didn't hear about that one, but wow.
Ballsy. I mean,
yeah.
That is hella ballsy. Wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, this is the kind of thing that when you hear stories like this, you're just kind of like,
I'm telling you,
I
he
just
just wanted
don't
to
get
see
why-
how far he can get away with it till someone was actually do something about it.
yeah, it's like it's like a drive. Like it's just something that's like it must get to a point where it's just like, wow, like it gets to you're just like, wow, I can just get rid of it, and everyone's just gonna, not gonna know
kind of like a
or
troll,
anything.
I don't think it was they're not going to know. It was just they weren't going to do anything about it, right? It was just like I'm going to get to number 1 and no one's going to stop me.
Yeah.
And it came close. What did he get to? I think he got to like 8 or 7 before they actually shut him down.
Yeah, he had to have gotten to like 7 or 8 or something like that. He definitely got up there.
Like if you're gonna cheat in single player game, cheat offline, but don't if you're doing like competition stuff like that, don't fucking cheat. Like I don't mind cheating in games that don't.
It's
like
Go
you can
play in
cheat a game.
softcore.
I'm telling you, it's a game of chicken. He's just seeing how long he can get away with it.
That's a reasonable. Yeah, that's the only way. I don't care if you cheat. I really don't like cheat, but cheat on your own time. Like especially like older games. We know most older games don't have New Game Plus, so you cheat, get to get the shit that you want to get. Just kind of get some like revenge fun on all the enemies that gave you a hard time type shit.
Just admit
That's
it. You
about
use
it.
save states. It's okay.
Yeah, but yeah, like then play on. That's what softcore is for. Like go and do it. But like when you're doing like competition or like you're going on leaderboards, then it gets like, come on, man.
Any viewer questions while we're here? Go ahead and ask away.
Actually, speaking of which, I'm getting close to.
Yeah. Well, first of all, let me ask how everybody else has been, because I've been MIA like a motherfucker.
Start with Coach.
Okay.
All right, start with Coach.
Come on, Coach.
I've been doing, man. Hey, shit. This is the first time I ever talked to you, man. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I guess so, because I missed your thing. I had to. Yeah.
Yeah, you dipped a couple times, man, but
Look,
understandable.
I dipped on you, and I missed Lifted. He won't let me live that one down. So
Lifted's missed twice already. So
yeah,
I wouldn't know what it's like for somebody to not let somebody live something down, Captain Dark.
No, I mess with Bud more because he lives in the same state as me, so I got to pick on Bud more. Sorry, Bud.
It's that Hoosier hostility y'all hear about.
How you been, Bud? I know last time we talked, just kind of asked how you were doing and didn't get to respond back.
I've been all right, man. I just been, we were talking earlier. I was just doing, working, trying to pay off, some of these vet bills that we got racked up when we had the sick cats. And other than that, I've just been doing, stuff around the house that needs to be done and just boring day-to-day normal shit.
Who you telling, man? When the power in my master bedroom, like I got power in there, the light switch works. But I was laying there one day and the outlets just all died on me. Every single one of them died on me.
Oh,
but I had the fan in the air running. That was it. And my charge, I was still in charging my phone, and everything just said. Pew! I was like, "What the fuck?" So I go down and check.
You heard it pop?
No, I didn't pop. It
you
just
didn't hear
everything
okay.
just like shut
That's
off.
good. Yeah. Well, yeah. Breaker sounds like.
Nope, it wasn't even a breaker. I just got that thing replaced. So that was my naturally I was like, oh, maybe maybe just a little too much. I don't know. I'll go check the breaker. None of the shit's popped. It turns out that my hot and ground wires somewhere that leads to that room are reversed. So we don't even know how the fuck that shit was working in the first place.
Yo, the fuck?
Hey, did you guys answer the $1 million question tonight?
What was the $1 million question?
The $1 million question.
What is that?
$1 million was do we got an ETA on Bud Stream? Is that a
Oh, the $1 million question. Yeah, I'm thinking about coming back and doing some, maybe a couple days a week, maybe while I'm working on. I'm being really flaky. I understand right now. I was thinking about possibly this Saturday doing a short stream, maybe
really?
doing
Well,
some
He
KOTOR.
dodging.
We heard
Yeah, I
that.
was
We
doing
heard
some-
that one before, though.
Yeah, you have heard that one before. Yeah. And then I got high, and
Sure.
da 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 da. No, but I was thinking about doing some KOTOR. Like I said, I was working on Knights of the Old Republic, modding that and making it look all spiffy and pretty and HD and proper. And
Why your computer's gonna fucking blow up? You ain't even rebuilt the damn thing yet.
it worked just fine. I was testing earlier and it was playing.
And it worked while
beautifully.
streaming. That is a whole different beast, and you know it.
It works while recording, so the encoding works.
But that's not
So
the same.
if uploading is going to affect it differently, I doubt it. It's still encoding, so the encoder runs and everything runs fine. So I don't.
Do you
have any
stream and
reason to
record
think
at the same time, or you just like do one or the other?
I stream and record at the same time.
Oh,
I've upgraded my hardware since last time I tried to play it.
oh, have you?
Yeah,
Last time Bud
Yeah.
played that shit,
I was on
damn
that.
near fell
I was
asleep
on
at
that
work.
1650 GTX 1650 last time.
Yeah, I
played it.
remember. I was
Yeah.
falling asleep at work. I was trying to support Bud, but damn, was that shit boring. And
Yeah.
it was like choppy as hell. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Wait, whoa. We're talking about Star Wars right now.
Yes.
I was.
And,
This is back.
You know that Captain Dark can't wait to watch me play a Star Wars game.
I'm still waiting for his Stormtrooper helmet stream. That's
Bro,
been
you
4
can't even get me
years.
to fucking stream right now, let alone get a stormtrooper helmet.
Yeah,
stream.
you owe us one of those. I remember that.
Uh huh. 4
I
years.
gotta bounce out.
All right, dude.
All right, Rob.
I know.
Nice
Gal
meeting
Good one.
has to go too. Also,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to head out shortly.
but
Yeah,
thanks for hanging out,
Gotta
Throg.
work and everything.
Yeah, I think it's probably about time to get on.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, absolutely.
Catch you later.
Wonderful to chew the fad with you all.
Yeah, nice chill with y'all. As
User in
always,
your channel was
I guess,
banned from the server.
Good timing, Throg.
I always hear from Solid. Always hear from Solid and Gall. So, Bud, it's actually nice to hear your voice. I know
Nice
I can
talking
call
to
you
you,
from time to time. I just don't. I don't even know. I need to just get your number. I don't know why I don't have your number at this
I
point.
thought you did, but if you don't, just
No,
hit me up
hell,
on
I would have texted you by now if that was the case. I
hit me
knew.
up on Discord, man.
Yeah, I'll hit you up.
Are you ready? It's dot dot dot. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't do that.
My number is redacted.
You're right.
Redacted. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks all.
Later, brother.
Always
Later,
a
guys.
pleasure.
This has been fun.
Always a
was
pleasure, man. I just think
got
we
home
should do
so
this
late,
one
I'm-
time on a weekend so that we could like have more time at some point.
Yeah.
When we can, of course.
So, since Lifted missed on us twice, and Dark actually showed up.
Oh, you know I'm about to talk my shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna catch one of his strings. I'm gonna go talk my shit.
Yep.
My daughter's on vacation.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, she on winter break, so I'm gonna definitely find some time.
What's
I'm gonna talk my shit.
there's a holy diver.
No, we definitely have to have lifted prepared questions just
Oh.
to completely troll him.
Oh, he even asked me this morning. See you, Coach. Thanks for hanging out. Also,
Of course.
but he asked me this morning if we were doing it. I was like, yeah. So he knew.
I'm going to. Hey son, where the fuck was you at?
Did your Eagles girlfriend fan not let you come out play? Or were, I got lifted or not lifted. Matt Good earlier. I was playing Spider-Man 2. He was like, "God damn it, Saul! I want to watch your fucking stream, but you're playing this game. I want to fucking play it." Blah 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 blah. I was like, "Dude, I know you're not going to play this game because you have to play as a black person."
Whoa.
Wow.
What the fuck, Solid?
We all know Matt's a racist.
Oh
Matt.
man.
Then I guess he almost got Frank banned the other day on stream.
Oh, really?
wow,
I didn't know
really?
that.
He was about to drop an F word that wasn't fuck.
Oh,
I
yeah,
see.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, Fox pointed that one out. I was like, God damn, Matt.
Yeah, that wow.
That's going to make Gal hate you even more.
Some people are just nah. Some people just are on Twitch or anywhere. It just gets
Well, it's COD, so
yeah.
we all know how toxic that is.
Yeah. Well, Matt
Yeah.
also most of the time is high as fuck anyway. Like
Right.
he doesn't even know what the hell's even going on. So, which is the joke always with him. Whenever I say, you seen giraffes lately, Matt? So, but on that note, as
Yep.
much as I want to keep talking, I
Yep.
have to go.
Yep.
But
And
it's always a pleasure talking with you, Solid, and especially you, Dark. I'm glad to hear from you, and I hope everything goes well, man.
Yeah,
Really pulling for
appreciate
you.
it.
Okay?
Thank you.
Of course.
have a good one, gal.
Later, guys.
And of course, it's down to the original